And with the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the multiplex here at Crampton Bowl for today's AISA AAA Final Four girls matchup featuring the Glenwood Gators and the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots. Player introductions underway here. We'll go ahead and read you out the starting lineups as we've been told so far today. For the visitors from Glenwood, they'll be decked out in orange, as you can tell. Number 5, Peyton Corbett, a junior guard, will get the start for Glenwood, as well as number 12, Macy Fanning, also a junior guard. Number 20, Katie Suarez, a senior shooting guard. She's the big shooter. We'll talk about her a little bit later on. Number 30, Maya Brooks, a 5'10 post player, and the biggest girl on the court, number 32, Jamera McDowell, a 6'2 post player for Glenwood, dominant inside. Pike has her work cut out for them to figure out an answer for her. And speaking of those Pike Liberal Arts Patriots, riding a 17-game winning streak into Montgomery this afternoon, their starting lineup, the same one that it's been for most of the year. The senior leader of the team, number 2, Shelby Renfro. Also a good shooting threat will be number 5, Tiffany Johnson. She's a junior. Following her up will be 2 back-to-back seniors, both all-state nominees. Here, number 11, Ansley Adams. Number 10, Sarah Todd Floyd. And the freshman spark plug of this offense and defense will be number 14, Caroline Sin. Once again, your starters for Glenwood are Corbett, Fanning, Suarez, Brooks, and McDowell. And for Pike, Renfro, Johnson, Floyd, Adams, and Sin. Head coach of the Glenwood Gators is the great Julie Humphreys. Been there quite a few years. She's assisted by Hannah Henley and Kathy Crawl. And over on the Pike Liberal Arts bench will be Brandon Matthews in his first year. He's assisted by Alan Ponder. Referee has the ball in the middle. Tip is underway. And we're underway in the AISA 3A Final Four. Glenwood will control the tip. That's Suarez out on the wing, controlling the basketball. She's the shooter. Now back up to the point guard, Peyton Corbett. Set up on the wing for a 3. Air ball, controlled by Pike, and here come the Patriots for the first time this afternoon. Patriots are in the white, Glenwood in orange. Adams will spot up from 3, looking for a big basket. Can't get it. Good rebound under the basket by Sin. Goes up and has it knocked away. That's McDowell, the big 6'2 post player, knocking it out for Glenwood. Pike will maintain possession and will work quickly, getting back out to Shelby Renfro up top. Over to Ansley Adams. And now they'll go out and try to set up the offense. Johnson to the corner, back out to Shelby Renfro. Looks for 3, no good. Tipped out and possession to the Gators of Glenwood. Expect both of these teams to be a little bit choppy. Maybe not living in maybe the moment getting a little bit too much for them, but I'm sure they'll both calm down and play basketball before it's all said and done. Looking inside for Glenwood, that's number 30. That's Maya Brooks. You can tell she is a post player through and through. Lost control of that one as it went up, and Glenwood will maintain the possession. There's Suarez from the corner. We told you she's a shooter. And she rattles home a 3 for the first points of the afternoon to give Glenwood a 3-0 lead, just a minute and 15 seconds or so into the first quarter of play. Renfro going to look down inside to Sin, kicks it back out to Tiffany Johnson. Pike trying to find some penetration lanes, trying to get some open looks early. Renfro with a dribble drive, puts it up off the backboard, too strong, and Glenwood will pull it down and bring it quickly back up the floor. Corbett calling out the offense at the top of the key, swings it around. That's Suarez. Over to Fanning. Back out to Corbett. Trying to find their room. Their offense, what they want to do, fans, is they want to get the ball in the Suarez out wide, or they want to get the ball to either the 2 post players down low. Those are the scoring opportunities for Glenwood. There's Suarez again. She's the rifleman. She's the rifleman on the team. She will put it up from anywhere on the floor and can make it from anywhere on the floor, as she's got both 3-point buckets There's Tiffany Johnson. She'll spot up. That three's a little bit short and out of bounds, and it's 6-0 Glenwood. A little bit more than 2 minutes into this one. Possession actually stay with Pike here. That ball was tipped out of bounds. Ansley Adams from the wing, no good. Six nothing Glenwood here with 5:33 to go in the first quarter. Suarez for Glenwood has both buckets, both threes from the wing. That's inside to Brooks, and the foul. Maya Brooks, a broad-shouldered post player, gets the bucket and the foul. The foul was called on number 14, Caroline Sin. That's the first personal. And Brooks will complete the three-point play with the free throw. 9-0 Glenwood leads. Pike with possession. This is Johnson at the top of the key, looking. Now she'll hand it off to Renfro, and they'll set up the offense. 3 minutes into it, trailing by 9. Give and go. Shelby Renfro looking inside, can't get it there. Rebound comes down to Renfro. She'll go up and gets the foul call. So Renfro will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was called on Suarez under the bucket. That's her first personal. It puts Renfro at the line trying to find Pike's first points of the ball game, and she does. Renfro makes both of them. And now Pike will institute a press, trying to force them into a bad spot. Suarez able to dribble out of that press. Good dribbling from the Glenwood player. She'll put up a three from the wing. That one does not find the mark. It's off the rim, pulled down by Caroline Sin. Pike looking for open lanes. Sin controlling the ball out wide. He'll kick it over to Ansley Adams, looking for a dribble lane. Can't find it. Has to back it back out. Hands it off to Shelby Renfro. Over to Tiffany Johnson. Johnson spots up for a short jumper. Can't find the rim. And it's no good. This is Corbett for Glenwood bringing it back up the floor, and she'll back it down and set up the offense for the Gators. Mason Fanning with the dribble drive for Glenwood. Puts it up. Cannot get it to fall, but there's the post players for Glenwood making their presence known. That's Brooks again. Drawing a foul, and will go to the line. Foul is going to be called number 10, Sarah Todd Floyd. That's her first personal, the second team foul. And Brooks will spot up and try to shoot 2. Silky smooth release for the post player. And Maya Brooks has her 5th point of the game. Checking in for the Patriots will be number 13, Lakin Harrell. Taking a seat is Ansley Adams. Brooks makes both of them. And it's back to a 10-point lead. 9-point lead for Glenwood. Tied up, jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Pike. Lakin Harrell spots up, gets that shot blocked. Pike able to corral the loose ball and set up the offense again. That's Renfro on the wing. Ball's tipped, and possession stays with the Patriots. Pike needs to slow it down a little bit, try to find some open looks, because going on the post players, down on Brooks and McDowell, is going to be tough. Seeing looking for the drive, goes up, loses it on the way up. Now she'll go up again. That ball's blocked by McDowell, and Glenwood is running down the court once again. Fanning on the wing. That ball's tipped by Sarah Todd Floyd. She'll pick it up. On the break goes Floyd. Has it fall out of her hands, and she can't control it now to set up the offense. But a good turnover, a good stop for the Patriots will allow them to try to eat into this Glenwood Gator lead. Renfro down to Floyd. She'll kick it out to Tiffany Johnson. Puts up a three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Glenwood leads it 11-2. With about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Number 5, that's Corbett up top. She controls the offense. Suarez with the basketball, kicks it out wide to Fanning. Back to Corbett, top of the key. Three, no good. Rebound pulled up by Tiffany Johnson. And Pike will have it with less than 2 minutes to go. And timeout called by head coach Brandon Matthews. That'll be a 30-second timeout for the Patriots.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection. Troy Cable Security.
At Crampton Bowl in Montgomery, AISA Final Four girls basketball action. Pike Lib and Glenwood. Glenwood out to a 11-2 lead late in the first quarter of play, and offensive foul called. Offensive foul call that time with number 15, Avery Henderson for the Patriots. That'll give possession back to Glenwood. Fanning will put it up from three and does not get it to fall. Pike will pick that rebound up and try to find some sort of points or momentum before the half. Before the end of the quarter. My apologies. Shelby Renfro brings it up the floor, looking for an open opportunity. Johnson has it. Thought about shooting for a second. Now dished off to Ainsley Adams, puts it up from the side. No good. Harrell goes up and will draw the foul. Lakin Harrell, one of the smallest girls on the court. She's listed at just 5'2", a 5'2" freshman, getting some action here in the Final Four game for Pike, as she's done all year. Plays tough, aggressive basketball, draws the foul there on Suarez, and now we'll have a chance to make some points from the line. She makes the first one. Checking in for Glenwood will be number 33, Leah King. Harrell puts the second one up and makes that one as well. 11-4 Glenwood lead. Pike yet to make a field goal. Now finds itself only down by 7. Last touch by the Patriots. Possession stays with Glenwood, but some better defense that time down the floor. Talked to Brandon Matthews, the head coach of the Patriots, earlier today. He said one of the biggest things that the Patriots must do to win this game is just to play tough, aggressive defense. Make the Glenwood shots tougher. Make them have a difficult look at the basket. That one right there was a little too easy for Brooks as she makes her 7th points of the afternoon. This is Harrell from three, comes up short. Patriots having trouble finding that rim. 30 seconds to go first quarter. 13-4, Glenwood on top. Fanning has it on the near side. Now kick it back out to Corbett. They'll probably hold the basketball here and take one shot towards the end. As you see, she's standing just a couple of feet inside the half-court mark. 10 seconds to go. Over to Fanning. Back out to Corbett. Back out to Fanning with 5. Dribbles down the baseline. Puts up a floater. No good off the front of the iron. That's points at the bucket for Leah King, and that's not what Pike wanted. They had good defense there. They forced a contested shot, but King gets it to fall. And at the end of the first quarter of play, it is Glenwood 15 and Pike 4.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
I've been working for this my whole life. The chance to relax on the open water. With my financial institution, Max, my Achieve checking account earns dividends. So I'm free to do what I love.
Second quarter getting ready to get underway here at the multiplex at Crampton Bowl. Pike trails Glenwood 15-4 as we get things started in the second quarter of play. Down on the inside, that's the post player. That's Maya Brooks, and she picks up another bucket. Pike still yet to make a field goal in this contest. Johnson will spot up, back of the iron, no good. Corbett pulls it down for Glenwood, and she'll bring it up to 4, but did not have the advantage, and will back it down, and the Gators will set up the offense with a 13-point lead. Pike in the 2-3 zone on defense. That's Fanning in the corner, guarded closely by Harrell. She'll be able to dribble it out. Pike still staying in that 2-3. Johnson floating up almost into a 3-2 defense for the Patriots. This is Fanning with the dribble drive, front of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to her. She pulls out her own rebound, and Glenwood will set up shop again. Looking down inside, that's King. She'll bank it off the basket. The bank is open for Leah King as she picks up her fourth point of the game, her second basket. 19-4 lead for Glenwood. Harrell puts up it outside. She can't get it to fall. And Pike still without a field goal as we near the 10-minute mark. All 8 minutes of the first quarter. Now we played a minute and a half of the second quarter, and Pike yet to make a field goal. Picked up 4 free throws, 2 from Renfro, 2 from Harrell. Their only points of the morning so far. Fanning will spot up. Now her 3 is no good. Pike will get that rebound. Tiffany Johnson will bring it up the floor and hand it off to Shelby Renfro to set up the Patriot offense. This is Ainsley Adams driving the baseline and gets her shot knocked away by Maya Brooks. Maya Brooks only listed at 5'10", but she plays much, much bigger than that. Entering the game for the Patriots will be Floyd and Sin. Ainsley Adams puts up, front of the iron, no good for that one. Pike still looking for that first field goal of the matchup. This is Renfro for 3, no good. Pulled down by Glenwood. Gators will bring it back up the floor. Corbett in control of the basketball, and she'll slowly bring it up the floor, nursing that 15-point lead. Corbett and Fanning out on the wing, and timeout will be taken by Glenwood. A full timeout. Good contingent here of Pike Liberal Arts Patriot students. Decked out in red. They said the theme of the day was a red out, so the cheerleaders and the students doing a pretty good job of trying to keep their girls in it. Pike's desperately got to find some points from the floor, however. They've only knocked down 4 points. 2 free throws each for Renfro and Harrell. That's it. Meanwhile, Suarez has a couple of threes for Glenwood. Leah King's got a couple of post layups, but the big player so far for them has been Maya Brooks on the offensive end with 9 points. And also on the defensive end, a couple of blocks as well. They got to find an answer for Maya Brooks. So far, they haven't been able to do that. 5:25 to go before the half. Glenwood leads it 19-4 over the Pike Patriots. Pike, as you know, if you've been paying attention to Pike basketball over the last few weeks, is riding a 17-game winning streak. They have not lost since December of 2019. Here we are in the middle of February in 2020. Lady Patriots trying to do what's never been done before and make it to the state championship game in AISA 3A action. Glenwood will have it out of the timeout. This is Corbett. She'll drive too easy to the basket, but can't make it fall. That was too easy. There was too much of a lane to the bucket for Corbett. That's Pike still looking for that first field goal. Gets called for a double dribble. Shelby Renfro. Patriots finding a tough go of it on the offensive end of the floor. They can not find the bottom of the net. They beat the rim to pieces. Just cannot find the nylon. That ball was tried to go inside to King again and tipped away. Good defense that time. I believe it was Ansley Adams got her hand in there and knocked that away. And now Glenwood will set up under the basket. This goes into King. Can't get her layup to fall. That rebound's pulled down by Caroline Sin. Sin, a freshman, will bring it up the court, closely guarded by Corbett. Finds room over to Renfro, out to Ansley Adams, back out to Renfro. Renfro put it up, rims it out, no good. Pike nearing 12 minutes without a field goal. As Corbett controls the ball for Glenwood at the top of the key. This is out to King on the wing. Now Corbett will dribble drive, looking for the basket. This is Macy Fanning. She'll go baseline. Good denial that time by Ansley Adams. Cut it off, stop the ball. Fanning drives in, and will draw the foul from Sarah Todd Floyd. It's her second personal. This will be Macy Fanning at the line, shooting 2 for Glenwood. On the floor for the Patriots is Shelby Renfro, Caroline Sin, Tiffany Johnson, Ainsley Adams, and Sarah Todd Floyd. Fanning puts it up. Too strong. Can't get it to fall, but there is Brooks cleaning up the mess at the bottom with her another layup. And she gets into double digits. She has 11 of Glenwood's 21 points. Pike still looking for that first field goal. Renfro pulls it down. Thought about shooting for a second. Now Johnson will put it up. Finally finds the bucket. That's a 3 for Tiffany Johnson. And the run ends at 3:20 of the second quarter. Pike went over 10 minutes without a bucket from the floor, but finally they get one, and it's a 21-7. There's a carry from Glenwood, and now Pike with just a hint of momentum. If they can get a bucket down the floor here, even if it's just a 2-point bucket, that'll make it 21-9, and you can build off that. They got to get some shots to fall. Maybe Johnson's 3 right there will open up the floodgates for the Lady Patriots. Gonna get a foul right there on Brooks. She gave the forearm shiver to Shelby Renfro on that loose ball play. So Brooks will pick up her first foul. Renfro thought about it. Now we'll just put a floater in the lane. That's no good. Fight for the rebound. Will go to Glenwood. So it'll be Suarez this time bringing it up the court. Suarez, she's the shooter. She hit those back-to-back threes on the first 2 trips down the floor for Glenwood to get them out to a big lead. There'll be a pushing foul on the baseline. I think it was called on the floor. It was called on the floor. That's going to be on Lakin Harrell, number 13. That'll be her first personal. I have it as the 5th personal foul. So we're not shooting free throws yet. Sorry, the 5th team foul, not personal foul, 5th team foul. Floyd has 2, Sin 1, Harrell and Henderson have 1 apiece for the Patriots. Ball comes in to Suarez. She'll spot it up for 3. She's dangerous from out there. It rims out. Pike pulls down the rebound. 2.5 minutes to go before half, trailing by 14. Renfro looking for an opening. He gives it off to Harrell, who gets called for a traveling violation. Every time Pike gets a little bit of momentum, or maybe there's a little light at the end of the tunnel, they commit an error or a timely foul and gives the ball right back over to the Gators. This is Suarez now handling the point. Peyton Corbett taking a breather on the sidelines. This is down low to Brooks. Brooks too easy. She puts the ball in the bucket once again. 13 of the 23 points for Glenwood belong to number 30, Maya Brooks. Patriots back at the 4. Good move by Harrell, looking baseline. Has that one go off the rim, and guess who? There's Brooks there to pull down the rebound. .130 to go until the half. Playing big man basketball is what Glenwood's doing, and Brooks couldn't get that one to fall, and she actually comes up a little bit lame there. Patriots have a 5-on-4 advantage. Renfro goes in, gets that one knocked away, however, by McDowell. Stoppage on the sidelines, and Brooks will go out. Corbett will come back in. So for the last 1:15 in the first half, it looks like the Glenwood will be without their best player, Maya Brooks. So if Pike's able to do something here now with the post player not in there for Glenwood. Corbett back in control of the point with 1 minute to go in the first half. She'll hand it off to Macy Fanning up top. Patriots now in a man defense. Renfro sticks her hand in there, almost gets the steal, but does it. It'll come back to Fanning from the wing, rims off the, no good. Good rebound that time by Avery Henderson for the Patriots. 40 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Johnson will kick it over to Harrell. Looks, puts up a contested shot, and it's nowhere near the mark. And now Glenwood will have it with 30 seconds to go, and they'll probably try to hold it and take the final shot and hold on to this now 16-point lead. Suarez handles the basketball with 10. I hand it off to Corbett with 7. Corbett looking for an opening. She'll kick it out to Macy Fanning at 3 seconds. Off the back of the iron, no good. And that's how we'll go to the break. Pike only manages 1 field goal in the first half of play, and they will trail Glenwood 23-7 at half. Got some great cheerleading action here as well. Everybody knows how great Pike is, but Glenwood going to put on a little halftime performance for us. Good job by the Glenwood girls right there. And soon we will welcome to the court your state champion Pike cheerleaders. They captured the state championship back at the AISA State Camp Clinic at Trojan Arena back in, I believe it was July. And here they come out on the court, and we'll let those young ladies take it away. Great job by those state champion Pike cheerleaders. Halftime here at the multiplex at Crampton Bowl. Pike trails Glenwood 23-7. We'll be right back after these messages from these great sponsors.
Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy. Tax season is car season. It's easy. 25 and drive. That's $25 down and you drive today. We've helped over 2,700 buyers get their vehicles. We can help you today. Bad credit, no credit, bankruptcy, repo, no problem. Payments as low as $99 a month. 25 and drive. Today, it's happening now. Tax season is car season. Come get yours today or shop us online at PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
I've been working for this my whole life. The chance to relax on the open water. With my financial institution, Max, my Achieve checking account earns dividends. So I'm free to do what I love.
Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy. Tax season is car season. It's easy. 25 and drive. That's $25 down and you drive today. We've helped over 2,700 buyers get their vehicles. We can help you today. Bad credit, no credit, bankruptcy, repo, no problem. Payments as low as $99 a month. 25 and drive. Today, it's happening now. Tax season is car season. Come get yours today or shop us online at PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Troy Cable Security Video Monitoring lets you see what's happening in and around your property even when you're not there. Cameras in our portfolio, wired or wireless, indoor or outdoor, daylight or night vision, all come in high definition. When integrated into Troy Cable Security Platform, you can see live video from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Configure your cameras to alert you when unexpected motion occurs around your property and send clips when children arrive home from school. Troy Cable Security puts your home in your hands. Troy Cable Security. You love them. Protect them.
Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley's money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
I've been working for this my whole life. The chance to relax on the open water. With my financial institution, Max, My Achieve checking account earns dividends. So I'm free to do what I love.
What we're going to do is going to be called Amanda, and Amanda's going to sing it. So this is an old Don Williams, Waylon Jennings song. Hey, y'all.
I've held it all in word, and God knows I've tried. It's an awful awakening in a country boy's life. To look in the mirror in total surprise at the hair on the shoulders and the age in my eyes. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. Amanda, light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife.
Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy. Tax season is car season. It's easy. 25 and drive. That's $25 down, and you drive today. We've helped over 2,700 buyers get their vehicles. We can help you today. Bad credit, no credit, bankruptcy, repo, no problem. Payments as low as $99 a month. 25 and drive. Today, it's happening now. Tax season is car season. Come get yours today, or shop us online at PremierTroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care.
Second half action underway. Glenwood and Pike, AISA 3A Final Four for the girls. Pike boys will be in action a little bit later on against Bessemer Academy. We'll have that here live for you on Troy Cable as well. Ball was tipped away, and Pike will have possession of that one. This will be Renfro. She'll bring it up the court. Little Carson Corbett. Corbett will pick it up. And that ball's tipped away. They'll be Fanning. They'll pick that ball up. She'll hand it off to Peyton Corbett, who controlled the Glenwood offense. Remember, Pike went almost the entire first half without a bucket. It was over 10 minutes of action before Tiffany Johnson rattled home a three-pointer to get them on the board from the floor. It's been all Glenwood in the first half, especially Maya Brooks. That ball will go over to the Patriots after it was deemed on a baseline violation, stepping out of bounds for Glenwood. Pike down 23-7. Johnson has it. We'll throw it over to Renfro, and it's knocked out of bounds by Glenwood. Possession will stay with the Patriots. Johnson, Renfro, Floyd, Adams, and Sin, your five on the floor for the Patriots. Fanning, Brooks, Corbett, Suarez, and McDowell for Glenwood. This will be Tiffany Johnson, puts up a three. Can't get it to fall. That will be pulled down by Maya Brooks. who's had a whale of a performance for the Glenwood Gators. Corbett brings it slowly up the floor. Jump ball. Possession will stay with Glenwood. Good hustle play that time by Ainsley Adams, denying the post pass. Good hustle defense from the senior. Glenwood will kick it out to Suarez. She'll spot up. She's dangerous. Doesn't get that one to fall. And actually, Suarez on the hustle play on the rebound will pick up her third foul. That's her third foul. Adams had positioning, had the rebound for the Patriots. Suarez came flying in there, made contact, and got called for her third personal foul. Adams spots up, can't find the nylon on that one. And quickly, Glenwood will take the ball back over. 5:40 to go third quarter. 23-7. Nobody scored so far. We're nearing the 3-minute mark. A little bit of sloppy play coming out of half for both teams. Post play down inside. I believe they're going to get Floyd on the body foul. That's Sarah Todd Floyd, her third foul. And at the line for Glenwood will be number 32, Jamera McDowell, listed on the roster card as 6'2". 6'2". Checking in will be Avery Henderson for the Patriots. To put that in perspective, if she was a starter on the Pike boys team, she'd be the tallest person on the floor. Patriot boys in action a little bit later on against Bessemer. Foul called on the rebound. That's going to be Brooks. She'll pick up another one. She went over the back. That's 2 on Brooks. Renfro will pick it up, dribbling quickly down the floor. Looking for the opening. Pike has a 3-on-1 advantage, and they call a traveling violation on Renfro and takes 2 quick, easy points off the board and turnover back to Glenwood. Pike's done that 4 or 5 times today. They've had some easy looks or some quick buckets taken away from double dribbles or charges or something of that nature. Out of bounds play, some contact over there. Caroline Sin will pick up a foul. That's her second. Suarez for Glenwood went diving into the bench, but she's able to pop up and come right back. This is Suarez with the basketball. They'll hand it off to the point guard, Peyton Corbett. Corbett looking for an opening. She'll find Suarez from the free throw line. Puts it downstairs to McDowell. Can't get it, but Brooks is there to clean up the mess and puts 2 home. 25-7, 18-point lead for Glenwood. Ainsley Adams will spot up from 3. Can't find the mark. Hustle rebound. Good job, Caroline Sin. Tiffany Johnson will put up a 3. She'll get it there and cuts the lead back to 15. (25-10). Glenwood on top. Suarez handles the basketball. Now looking on the dribble drive. Puts up the floater. Can't find the mark. McDowell pulls down the rebound. She can't get it. Good play inside by Avery Henderson for Pike to deny Glenwood that rebound attempt. Glenwood will maintain possession of the ball, but good rebounding effort from Avery Henderson, who is not 6'2", as McDowell. She's probably given up 4 or 5 inches of height, and it shows right there as McDowell with an easy put-up bucket for her first points of the afternoon. Pike, Renfro will put up the floater, gets it to fall. Good ball movement from the Patriots. Allowed Renfro to kick it out to Sin. Sin on the give and go, gave it right back. And Shelby Renfro puts up her first points of the day on the floater in the lane. Glenwood now they're back on their end of the court. Looking down low to Brooks. She lays it up with the left hand. Beautiful basketball from Maya Brooks. Quickly back down the floor. Caroline Sin has it on the drive. Will kick it over to Henderson. Can't find the mark on that one. It kicks all the way out. They'll say white ball. Last touch by Glenwood. Checking in for the Patriots will be number 13, Lakin Harrell. Number 3, Mary Michael Hussey. And Leah King, number 33, checks in for the Gators. Harrell looks for 3 from the outside. Can't get it to fall. And it will be Glenwood ball. Matchup man defense from the Patriots, trying to force a turnover for Glenwood. Suarez out on the wing will drive it in. Puts the forearm in, but no call. That'll go into McDowell, who puts it high off the glass for her 4 points, fourth point of the day. 31-12 lead for Glenwood. This is Harrell with the basketball at the top of the key. She'll kick it over to the wing to Hussey. Harrell looking for drive. Can't get it up off that post play. They're just too tall down there for 5'2" Lakin Harrell. She's given up a foot. That's 5'2" versus 6'2" on the floor. Lakin Harrell versus 32 Jamar McDowell. Renfro has it. He'll kick it over to Mary Michael Hussey. Give and go once again. Floater in the lane for Renfro. Can't get it, but does draw the foul. That'll be on 33. That'll be Leah King. She picks up her first personal foul. That'll put Shelby Renfro at the line for the first time today. Entering the game for Glenwood will be number 14, Caitlin Blackshear. Renfro misses the second one, but gets her own rebound, or maybe they're tie up in the corner. Jump ball, and possession will stay with the Patriots. Great hustle play from Shelby Renfro. Great hustle play from Shelby Renfro. Allows the Patriots to maintain possession. That's Harrell from the wing for 3. No good. Another great hustle play from Renfro, but she can't come up with a rebound. And Glenwood will maintain possession. Corbett will get it out to the wing to Fanning. Now quickly back out to Corbett. They'll set up the offense less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Downstairs, they go to McDowell, and the foul is called. Patriots just have, unfortunately, no answer for that post play. That foul, if you're scoring at home, was on number 13, Lakin Harrell. That's her second personal foul. At the line shooting for Glenwood will be Jamar McDowell, who makes the first. Strong student contingent out here from Glenwood as well. They got their blackout going in the bleachers behind their goal. McDowell makes both of them. 20-point lead for the Gators, 33-13. Renfro looking for a lane, can't find it. And they'll kick it back out and set it up. Now she'll drive again. This is Johnson over in the corner. She thought about shooting. Now kick it over to Harrell. Cross-court pass. Front of the iron, no good. Harrell's knocked to the floor, but no call for some reason. I think the referee had already turned to go back down the court and did not see Lakin Harrell get ran over by Leah King. Corbett on the drive, lays it up and puts it in. Her first points of the afternoon come at a big time to move that lead out to 22 points for Glenwood. Less than a minute to go. Patriots desperately looking. There's a steal from Blackshear. Patriots just cannot find any sort of rhythm against this tough and very good Glenwood team. Glenwood now dribbling out the clock. Probably hold it for one shot. That's Fanning with the basketball. She'll kick it down to Corbett, who was on a drive but had to reach back for it. Now Corbett will lay it up and under. No good. Post player there was King. Tried to clean it up. Couldn't do it. And Pike will actually bring that rebound down. Good hustle play right there. Hard rebound from Tiffany Johnson. 5 seconds to go. Kick it out to Caroline Sin. In front of the iron. No good. And that will be the end of the third quarter of play.
Complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron at Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort.
Welcome back to the multiplex at Crampton Bowl in downtown Montgomery, Alabama. Getting ready for the fourth quarter of the AISA 3A Final Four game number 1 for the girls between Glenwood and Pike Liberal Arts. Great crowd on hand today. Both student sections packed to the gills. The bleachers here on this side full as well. Glenwood has a 35-13 lead over the Patriots. Lady Patriots going to look to find a lot of magic in the last 8 minutes to make a comeback in this one. We're underway, fourth quarter. Glenwood with a 22-point lead. If you've been with us this afternoon, you know it's been Maya Brooks for Glenwood all day long on the offensive and defensive ends. She's actually taking a seat right now. And the Patriots will have possession here. Looking to Ainsley Adams. She'll dribble it back out to Tiffany Johnson. Over to Shelby Renfro. Down low. Caroline Sin giving up about 8 inches. There's a good foul. Good hoop in the harm there from Ainsley Adams. Tough physical play down low from Adams. Foul was called on King. That's her second. But Adams with a tough play. Picks up 2. We'll try to complete the three-point play with a free throw. And she gets it to fall. That's Adams' first points of the day. (35-16) lead now for Glenwood. This is Corbett. Good defense from Adams to cut her off. Now Corbett will dribble it back out. And Glenwood is in no hurry with a 19-point lead and just 7 minutes to go. Looking down low, and there'll be a reach-in foul there on Sarah Todd Floyd. They were looking down low to McDowell. There's a reach-in foul on Sarah Todd Floyd. That's her 4th foul in this one. Timeout taken by the Glenwood bench. And we'll be right back to the multiplex at Crampton Bowl after the messages from our sponsors.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Welcome back to downtown Montgomery. The Crampton Bowl multiplex here just outside the famous football stadium. Turned into a basketball arena for this weekend for the AISA Final Four, or Elite 8 and Final Four. Physical tough play right there. It'll be a jump ball call. And possession will go to Pike on that loose ball. So good hustle, even down by 19 here late in the ball game. Patriots showing a lot of hustle, showing a lot of determination, which is the epitome of this team and how they've won 17 games in a row leading up to today. Renfro, dribble drive, floater in the lane, can't get it to fall. And there'll be another jump ball. That's Caroline Sin pulling that ball down, sharing it with number 33, Leah King. Leah King listed at 5'11". Caroline Sin listed at 5'7", so at least 4 or 5 inches difference. But Sin's able to fight it and share that rebound. That shows you, once again, the hustle that this Patriots team will give you each and every time they hit the floor. Team Pike has started the year, I believe, 7-7, trying to find out what worked for them best. And then over the Christmas break and into the new year, they found it. And now sit at 24-7 after winning 17 in a row. That's going to be a big bucket. Kills the Pike momentum. That was number 32, McDowell. Foul was called on Sin. That's her third personal foul. McDowell at the line to try to complete a three-point play. Spots up. Does not get it to fall. Tiffany Johnson will pull down the rebound for the Patriots. 37-16 lead, 6.5 minutes to go. Renfro directing the offense. Will find Ainsley Adams at the top of the key. Back out to Renfro. And back out to Adams. Patriots trying to find the right bucket, but they also need to find it a little bit quicker if they want any chance to try to nip into this lead. This will be Ainsley Adams from the corner for three. Can't get it to go. And it'll go all out of bounds off a Glenwood player. Possession will stay with the Patriots. Once again, Pike will maintain possession on that out-of-bounds play. Johnson will put it inbounds for the Patriots. She'll get it to Sarah Todd Floyd. Hand it off to Shelby Renfro. And a reach-in foul will be called on number 5, Peyton Corbett. This will be Adams. She has on the wing. Jacks up at 3. It's partially blocked by number 33. That's King, using that big 6'2" frame. 5'11". It's number 32, McDowell, that's listed at 6'2". Corbett will drive it all the way down the court on the baseline, but she stepped out, and she'll give possession back to the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots. Five minutes, 20 seconds to go. Pike trails it by 21. Renfro, 3 from downtown, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Glenwood. And now Glenwood will probably slow the game down as they've done the entire second half. Cross-court pass, and they'll set up the offense back to Peyton Corbett. Corbett on the drive will put it up in traffic and somehow drew a foul down there. Shelby Renfro picks up her first foul of the day. That'll put Peyton Corbett at the line to shoot 2. Corbett makes the first. On the floor for the Patriots, Sarah Todd Floyd, Ainsley Adams, Tiffany Johnson, Caroline Sin, and Shelby Renfro. And just as I tell you that, Adams will check out and Lakin Harrell will come in for the Lady Pats. Corbett with her second, no good. Rebound will be pulled down by Tiffany Johnson, and she'll bring it up the floor. Renfro sets up shot, now kicks it over to Sin. Gets one to roll home. Caroline Sin, her first points of the day. Gets one to go around the rim and fall through. 38-18 lead now for Glenwood. No good for Macy Fanny. Rebound comes all the way off, and Corbett will pick it up again for Glenwood. I'll tell you one thing about this Glenwood basketball team. They're very, very good, but they're also very, very different when Brooks, number 30, is not on the floor. This team is as Suarez gets one to fall for her. Maya Brooks is the person that makes this team go for Glenwood, and as long as she's on the floor, she will be a force. This is Johnson for Pike, spots up. Doesn't get a three to fall, but will get a three-shot foul as number 33, Leia King, got her in the body as she put the shot up. So Johnson will be at the line shooting three for Pike. First is up and good for Tiffany Johnson. Johnson just a junior, so she'll have another crack at it next year. Gets the second one to go as well. The Patriots will lose three seniors off this team, and they're three big contributors for them. Number 2, Shelby Renfro. Number 10, Sarah Todd Floyd. And number 11, Ainsley Adams. The senior reps as Johnson makes her third. Makes all three of them. Johnson actually leads. She has 9 points now for the Patriots. Corbett looking for an opening. Actually get it all the way down to the lane. Puts up a floater. That rebound was pulled down by one of those seniors we were just talking about, Sarah Todd Floyd. Another one of those seniors, Shelby Renfro, she handles the basketball. Kick it over to Caroline Sin. Tiffany Johnson in the corner, back out to Sin. Sin will spot up from 3, gets it to go. Caroline Sin with a good bucket. Picks up her 5th point of the game. A good three-pointer. Makes it 40-24. 16-point lead. Glenwood steps out of bounds, and now the Patriots have a little bit of momentum. A couple of quick buckets, and Pike could be right back in the ball game. Fanning will check back in for Glenwood. Blackshear will take a seat. Pike down by 16. Less than 3 minutes to go. Looking for a couple of quick buckets if you're the Patriots. That's not what you need. That'll be picked off by Suarez. She'll take it down the court and lay it in. Suarez has been mighty quiet since making the first 2 buckets of the game from outside, 2 back-to-back three-pointers. But she's come alive here late, picking up 4 fourth-quarter points. Patriots attempted a 3 there. I believe it was Johnson. Couldn't get it to fall, and now Glenwood will bring it back down the court. Suarez dribbles it out. I'm sure Glenwood is fine with just dribbling out the last 2 minutes if they can without attempting a shot, leading it by 18. They'll look downstairs to McDowell, and she'll pick up 2. They held McDowell scoreless in the first period, or in the first half, and she's got 6 here in the second half, and that's helped them gap this lead out over Pike. That's going to be picked off by Corbett. Down the floor they go. Up! And no basket, but she does get the foul on Shelby Renfro. Renfro's second, and Corbett will go back to the line. Corbett goes up and gets that one to rattle home. Checking back in for the Patriots will be number 11, Ainsley Adams. Adams, Sin, Johnson, Harrell, and Renfro on the court for Pike. Harrell gets both of them to fall. I'm sorry, that's Corbett, excuse me. Gets both of them to fall. And Blackshear will come back in for Glenwood as McDowell will have a seat. Her day done with a 22-point lead for Glenwood. Renfro out to Ainsley Adams. Tiffany Johnson now. Back to Adams. Back to Johnson from the corner. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to fall. Loose ball. And Harrell was hit in the face. Harrell's hit in the face on a rebound by King. No foul call. I think there's actually a jump ball call in that situation. Don't know how that happened. had to come out after that hard contact to her cheek or nose or somewhere up in the face, in the head. Hard contact, did not get a foul call. The Patriots will maintain possession. This is Adams. Can't get that to fall. Rebound comes down to Glenwood. They'll tie it up inside. They'll call a jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Gators with 1:13 to go. Mass subs this time for the Patriots and for Glenwood. Letting all the girls have a little taste of the action here at the AISA Final Four. This will be Atlee Island. Now it's number 12. She's in the game guarding. Glenwood looking down low for King again. That'll be tipped out by Pike. On the floor now for the Patriots will be number 2, Renfro. Number 12 will be Brooklyn Fountain. 12 is Atlee Island. Also in the game will be number 1, Anna Claire Doral. And number 4, Kaylee Copeland. Ball put high off the glass. Rebound pulled down that time by Atlee Island, who will travel and give it right back over to Glenwood. That's a double dribble violation on Blackshear. Excuse me, not Blackshear. That'll be Emma Head, number 1. Timeout taken quickly by the Patriots to get the seniors back on the floor, let them experience their final moments of Pike basketball on the court. Renfro, Floyd, and Adams. Speaking of Adams, she'll pick this ball up on the wing, looking for a bucket, can't find it, kick it back out to Shelby Renfro, puts up a 3 in front of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sarah Todd Floyd. Back out to Shelby Renfro, looking for some points, can't find it, and there'll be a turnover. It'll go back out to Glenwood. Emma Head has it for Glenwood. Olivia Slocum now is going to dribble it out for Glenwood. Less than 20 seconds to go. And the run for the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots will unfortunately come to an end. But what a season it was for the Pike Liberal Arts Lady Patriots. They'll finish it, I believe, 24-8. And made an appearance in the AISA State Final Four. Your final score from the multiplex at Crampton Bowl, Glenwood 46, Pike Liberal Arts 24. Heartbreaking end of the season for Pike Liberal Arts, but what a season it was. Like I said, 24-8. Appearance in the state Final Four for the first time in school history. Remember, boys action for Pike Liberal Arts will be up a little bit later this afternoon. They're in the state Final Four, squaring off with the team that eliminated them last year, Bessemer Academy. That game will tip off at approximately 2 p.m. on the same platform that you found this game at, whether you're on Troy Cable, on your television, on YouTube, or Facebook. This will be where you can find the boys action here a little bit later on at 2:30 p.m. approximately. Give or take. You know, yesterday we had a little bit of a delay with an overtime game a couple of days ago. But like I said, boys against Pike Liberal Arts boys against Bessemer Academy a little bit later on this afternoon at 2:30. Your final score once again from the multiplex here at Crampton Bowl was 46-24 for Glenwood. For the broadcast team here at the multiplex at Crampton Bowl, I'm Ryan McCullough. We hope to see you again at 2:30 this afternoon. Pike versus Bessemer, boys action, AISA Final Four.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
I've been working for this my whole life. The chance to relax on the open water. With my financial institution, Max, my Achieve checking account earns dividends. So I'm free to do what I love.
Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Troy. Tax season is car season. It's easy. 25 and drive. That's $25 down and you drive today. We've helped over 2,700 buyers get their vehicles. We can help you today. Bad credit, no credit, bankruptcy, repo, no problem. Payments as low as $99 a month, 25 and drive. Today, it's happening now. Tax season is car season. Come get yours today or shop us online at premiertroy.com. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Our patients trust us, and you can trust us too. At Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, we're a full-service animal hospital offering preventative care and hospital care with complete in-house laboratory testing. You'll also love our on-site pet resort, featuring individualized care for your pet during their vacation. We believe every animal deserves the best care possible, and that's what we deliver every day. So the next time you need veterinary care, see Dr. Steve Barron